Rolling.
We love.
Locked. Locked in.
We love.
Oh, shoot. I don't even know how to introduce, but hey, greatest Cameroonian soldier. You got my boy, man. We got Davo across the chest, man.
Yes,
Hey,
thank you
keep
for
your eye
having
out.
me,
Keep your
Twin.
eye
Thank
out,
you.
bro. Keep
Thank
your
you.
eye out, bro. But we have a topic that we want to discuss today.
Mm-hmm.
And by the title of the video, it's going to say, the sun is alone. No, that's not it. That's one of them.
That's one of them.
That's the other
I
one
feel like it'll
was,
tie into it
oh, for
regardless.
sure.
But yeah.
Absolutely. I think it does. I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
lie.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes along the lines of, if all you can do is think about it, it is not worth thought. Now, when that crosses into my mind, there's a lot of things that I like to see, that I see people think about a lot, is how to live their lives and how to, you know, this instant get rich, this idea that if you just wait for the right moment, if you just wait for the right things to come, life will be what you want. Is That's not sustainable. It's not sustainable at all to just coast along all of your life, and it's not sustainable to watch your life pass you by. I made a video not as long ago saying that time is blind and we have to direct it. And if you can't direct that thought, that's all it'll ever be, just a thought. Now, I want to have this conversation because it's something that I see a lot in our generation. I see it a lot of it. Even with posting, I see the thought of this, and that, the thought of this, and that. Come on. Even, I was doing this the other day. I was thinking about me going to the gym 24/7. I'm like, bro, all I got to do is go to the gym. Like, I can put that thought into action,
Nah,
bro.
for real, for real, for real.
Like, it's crazy. And it's like, we think about so many things and turn ourselves into this or what we want for ourselves into this unattainable thing. And it's like, why? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what you got to say about that, bro?
I definitely agree with you, Twin. Especially when you said talked about waiting for the right moment.
Yeah.
It's just a very it's something that we all deal with, but it's something that we all need to get over.
Absolutely.
Like, time is an independent variable.
Hmm.
Time doesn't wait for you. Time is going to keep going and moving forward regardless of what you do. So you can either stay there and start going backwards in evolution whilst time goes forward, or you can work with time. The goal is to ultimately work with time instead of against it. Stop waiting for that right moment. Stop sitting there and pondering about it. Make that first step, and everything should flow
Absolutely.
afterwards.
Absolutely. It's all really about the first step.
Mm-hmm.
I talk about that a lot on my YouTube channel. It's all about the first step. And I think we get so entangled with the fact that we don't have the right, footwear for that first step. The right footwear is what you already have on. We were created with the right footwear. All you need is your feet. All
Yes,
you need is to put your right foot in front of your left and just keep trudging on. And I think we become so infatuated with the conditions rather than, the what's it called? The dependent factor, the independent factor, which is you.
Mm-hmm.
All of these ideas, they all have one common denominator, which is it's you. I don't even know if the mic caught that, Joe.
Hey.
I don't even know if the mic caught that. But nah, all of these ideas that you think of, they all have one common denominator, which is you. Now, when I do fall or see myself falling into this trap of thought, I always bring myself out with this one truth, that it will always be me at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
It will always be me at the end of the day. And one question I want to ask you is, what is one thing that helps you get out of thought and move yourself into action?
I think it's just a thing of discipline for me.
Absolutely.
Specifically.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also knowing why you're doing whatever you want to do. Knowing your why is going to get you out of any type of roadblock, writer's block, any obstacle, any place of stagnation, really. If you're sitting there and you can't seem to move, remember why you're doing it. Not just remember why you're doing it, and envision the version, or the up and coming you, that's the
Absolutely.
future you that's coming, and tell yourself that person wouldn't be sitting there. That person exists already, but that person will cease to exist unless you get up and start walking immediately. You are hindering that
Absolutely.
person's existence. You are hindering that person's continuation of growth just by sitting there. That's the type of thing that'll get me
Absolutely.
moving.
Yeah. And I want to add on to that as well. I remember there was a time, 2023, I was pondering on what the future had in store for me. I just graduated high school. I was, still recovering from this ankle fracture that I sustained. And I was just thinking, like, what does the future hold for me? What does the future hold for me? And I remember one thing that I unintentionally did, I just forgot about those thoughts and kept walking. I just forgot about those things. I just forgot about that panic. And I just was like, you know what? It's another day. Let me just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are talking into a camera. My boy Davo, I didn't even know bro at the time. I met
Yo,
bro last 2024. I think it was like October.
that you met me?
Yeah, I think it was last year October.
Nah,
For real?
we met each other in February, twin.
Are you? Oh, I'm
So serious.
tweaking.
That's the craziest
Yo,
part about it.
that,
Yo, that's the craziest part about it.
yo, nah, that's crazy.
It feels like it's definitely
It's
been a minute.
not
Like this is
for
somebody that I
real,
resonate
bro.
with. I resonate with so much. It's like
If
a brother that I've had
that's
for a
crazy. I
lifetime,
thought it was
but I've
like
only known him
October, bro.
since the beginning of the
February,
year.
yeah, bro. Oh, dang, that's crazy. But that's one thing I really had to come into terms with is that all these ideas you can have them, you can have these thoughts, you can have these things, but if you don't do nothing with them, then they'll fade away.
Mm-hmm.
They will fall into the folder of inaction.
Yo.
And we try to sift through that thing. We try to sift through that folder and see, oh, my life would have been this if I did this, if I did
Mm.
that. That it's in that folder for a reason. You
Yo.
can discard that or you can keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Those that inaction doesn't make you. Action does. Faith and hope are the two things that sustain us and will continue to hold us grounded in
Yo.
this thing we call life. I made a video on my TikTok the other day saying that there's hope all around us. Somebody recently commented, even when you forget hope, you can still have faith.
Absolutely.
You can still have faith. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, bro, that's great. That is amazing, bro. That's amazing. Like life, life for me, like you said the other day, I've really been predicated on growth and purpose. But I feel like when we make that our identity, we tend to get frustrated when we get stuck in a waiting season.
Mm-hmm.
We tend to get frustrated when we think nothing is, moving our way or nothing is shaping up for us. Um, Nah, dang, my mind just blurted, bro.
No, I got you. I follow
Go
one.
ahead,
I like
bro.
what you were saying, talking about faith and hope, because a lot of people, one of the reasons why people don't move is because they're operating in the exact
Mm.
opposite. They're operating fear. They're
Mm-hmm.
operating in that fear of
Yeah.
the future, of that fear of rejection, that fear of failure. That's what's keeping them still. But after making that first step, you have no choice but to have faith. You can't make the first step and then go back. There's no looking back after you make that first step. Think of it that way. Where are you going to go now? Think about it. At every step that you take, the tile behind you disappears, goes into the
Mm-hmm.
void. You can't go back. And Nino
And
Page said, I can't go back.
I can't go back. And even when you try to go back, it's not going to be the
It's
same.
not going to be the
It's
same.
not going to be the same. Like, I remember I've tried, bro. I have tried, y'all. Bro, I've tried to go back. It don't work. Like my boy just said, Nino paid. I don't know if he's free. Free Nino paid, bro.
Free Nino Page.
Free him out
Nah,
the
really.
pen, bro.
U.S. Marshals is insane, but hey,
U.S. Marshals is crazy
you
now
got
that we talk about
what
it.
could you possibly
Hey,
off
bro.
topic? Off
Nah, but
topic.
free him, bro. But
Free him, yo.
it will never be the same once you go back.
Mm-mm.
And even if some factors look familiar, there's always going to be something that does not fit. And that something is you.
I'm saying, I was just about to say, I was like, that's something that's not gonna fit is you.
That something is you. And you can try to mold yourself into it. You can try to will yourself. You can try to self-talk yourself into this thing that you've left. It's not for you anymore.
At all.
It's not for you
Doesn't
anymore.
matter how familiar it feels to you. You're not supposed to be there. It's one thing I seen a quote on TikTok. It said,
Yeah.
when you start elevating, when you start growing into a better version, a higher version of yourself, your former self tries to call you. Don't pick up. If you go,
What's up, guys? I'm broke. The camera just it's like the SIM card SIM got full. But I think I was talking about former people you had intimacy with. Those situations, those places that scream for your name, but they don't resonate with your purpose. Um, those are the places you need to avoid. Those places that you walk in and you know it just feels as if you belong there. It feels as if you know you've met these people, you've met this vibe before, and you have. You're walking into a place where you have dominated. You're walking into a place that your thoughts grew, your thoughts, they flourished. But you cannot have any new thoughts while revisiting an old home because that's all you'll ever feel. That home, that old home that you were once in, that old space that your mind grew out of. And I think we limit ourselves with that idea in general, trying to go back to a place that no longer, fits us. It's something that I myself have, we've all done it. I mean, show a little bit of vulnerability. I've done that. I've even tried to convince myself that, hey, this is for me. This is for me. It wasn't. It wasn't.
That self convincing game. You try to talk to yourself and bargain, do all that talking just to understand. You get smacked in the face. Reality will hit you. You're not supposed to be there at the end of the day. You
Not
done
at all.
outgrew that place. There's nothing new for you in an old place.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I'm talking to y'all. He's talking to y'all, bro.
I'm
Like
I'm 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 speaking.
he talking to y'all, bro. He ain't talking to
And
me.
if you're there right now, you'll feel that feeling of stagnation. You'll feel yourself feeling entrapped. You'll feel yourself being caged. It means you're supposed to get up out of there. You need to evolve, and in order to evolve, you have to get up out that old place. You cannot imagine yourself. You can't even fathom yourself growing in a place that isn't even growing.
Mm-hmm. You can't. You cannot enter into a place that doesn't even have your best interest in there. That old place. It's clean. It's longing for you. Like I don't think we realize that a lot of the times when these old things try to call you back, they're looking for you and you only. That's this. You are their source of life.
Yeah.
You are their source of life. You are their source of happiness, their joy. You know, and you cannot sacrifice the path you've been on just for momentary happiness.
Yeah.
I see that a lot. All these sneaky links, all these talking. What is, bro?
That's one thing I've honestly realized that, especially with my journey of personal of self growth that I've been
Yeah,
on
bro.
recently, is I've been staying away from a lot of things with that mentality that I can't risk it. I can't risk
Can't.
sacrificing all the growth, all of the things that I've been enduring for so long, just because of anything that I'm about to do that can give me momentary satisfaction. That can be anywhere from just going around and seeing different people to
Mm-hmm.
just eating sweets and binging. Like it's those type of
Bro,
things.
telling
It
you,
can
bro.
it can be anything that can bring you that momentary satisfaction, even though you know you're not supposed to do it. You're supposed to stay away from it, regardless, no
Absolutely.
matter what. Do
Uh,
anything it takes to stay away from it, because in the end, you'll understand why you're doing it. You're growing. You're growing.
absolutely. Absolutely. And with that growth, there'll often come a time where you stand alone, which is where our second point comes in.
Mm-hmm.
The sun still shines when it's alone.
Mm-hmm.
You will have people that you fade away from. You will have people that, you don't feel that same spark with, and that's okay. We're human.
Yeah.
That entails with being human. We don't we don't wear the same clothes all of our lives. We don't eat the same things all of our lives. That comes with growth. You will have a time where you set apart, and that's okay. You will have times where you may fall down, but I have this thing I tell myself: it's either I'm up or I'm getting up.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm not playing. It's either I'm up or I'm getting up. Like, I don't believe in staying down.
At all.
You're going to get back up, whether you know it or not. You may be feeling as if there's no way out. There's no way out of this. But the God that we serve, you'll always get back up. You know, Eve, speaking of the sun himself stood alone.
Nah, really though, y'all need to understand that. Like, yeah, that's something
The
that y'all need to
sun
understand.
himself stood alone, bro. Go
Yeah,
ahead. Go ahead, bro.
something about the sun, the star, the sun, right? The one with the U. Um, it stands alone, right? But you need to understand. I resonate with it because it's like, I feel like I shine the most when I'm moving solo, when I'm moving dolly, because I get to really work. I get to perfect whatever craft that I'm on in that moment. But you need to also understand, and this goes for a lot of people, and I know people are gonna resonate with this. The sun is alone, but so it pulls so many things near it.
Just about to
It
say
has that
that, bro.
gravitational pull.
Oh
The
my
sun is alone,
gosh.
but look what's around it.
Literally.
You need to understand that the more that you shine, you continue to work on you continue to grow, you're gonna shine, you will attract all those things are gonna come to you. It's just nature.
Literally. And I was just about to capitalize off what he just said. Without the sun, not majority, all of our planets die.
Ooh.
All of our planets die. And you need to realize that you being you has powered up so many
Mm-hmm.
things, has powered up so many people, places. You know, there are rooms that are still crying for your influence. There are people that are still thinking about that, you know, that quote, that those words, your words of wisdom that you tell them. You know, it can be the simplest things that you don't even realize. You know, there are places that are looking for you. There are people that are looking for you. You know, and we cannot destroy ourselves just for the lack of recognition, just for the lack
Yes.
of, you know, gratification. I see it a lot, you know, especially, bro. Every time I think of like stupid, not, I don't want to say stupid, you know, I don't want to offend nobody, but
Mm-hmm.
I just think of like things that don't make sense in the long run.
Yeah.
For example, 20 view ones. This doesn't
uh
even like, hey, that was just on my mind, bro.
yeah, man. I just don't.
Yo, it don't make no sense to me, bro.
I
Like,
don't. And I don't see, anytime I see anybody like, because we adults, we get into that
yeah,
age where
hey,
we grown.
bro,
Anytime that I see
chill.
people are, because the thing is, it be people our age in the
I'm telling
videos.
you,
That's
bro, it
corny enough.
frying me.
It's corny enough, but then I see people our age watching said video. How are you entertained by this?
It's like, and every time I see those things, my mind always tracks back to what in their lives made them think that this made sense for them. What made you want to line up and be subjected to one person's approval of you? It's not even the you know the romantic aspect of that I'm getting at. It's the self
Where's the
worth aspect
romance?
that I'm getting at. It's like this. There's no. It's not even romance.
It's not.
You're lining, bro.
It's
I
speed
ain't gonna lie.
dating.
That look like a slave trade, yo. I'm not even gonna lie to you,
Hey.
yo, bro. Why are we doing this to ourselves, man? Yo,
It be black people. It be our own people doing this.
yo, now what's going on, bro? Like,
That's what I
it
be.
just clocked me, bro. It just hit me.
Time out. Oh, you go to the right. Go to the
Go
left.
to the right. Go to the
Go to
bro.
the right. What type of
360.
do it? Do a 360. What type of impulse and
What
finger is this?
are we talking about, bro? What are we like? What are we doing? Getting back on topic.
Mm.
There's no reason. Oh my goodness! I literally just said this to my friend. Oh my gosh! It just hit. There's. It's okay to receive external compliments, but once you seek those things without having any reference for yourself, you will ultimately depend on people for that validation. You will you will use people. You will try to use people to fill that hole for you. And one thing I have to say
Mm.
is that you do not have to be subject to any man's approval.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be subject to any man's approval. Like, you are valid. You're worthy. You're worthy. You wouldn't be here if you weren't worthy. You know,
Yeah.
the earth is literally made for our dominion. You are worthy. Like that's literally all I have to say. If you want to capitalize
I'm
off that,
saying,
bro.
yeah, I do. It's like once you start basing your self worth
Mm-hmm.
on solely on the compliments that you get from other people, not only do you lose yourself, you
Mm-hmm.
lose your self worth. At that point, it is not self worth; it's the population's worth that they give you. Your
Absolutely.
value becomes not something that you set for yourself,
It's no longer
but
intrinsic.
it's not. Your value is not what other people make of you. You are taking everything that people say and then you're putting that on yourself and being like, okay, this many people said this and this many people said this. This is how much I'm worth. Nah,
Yeah.
not like that's not how it's supposed to be. At the end of the day, people are gonna treat you how you treat yourself. You carry yourself with the self worth that you know you have. People will have no choice but to address you as such.
Absolutely,
But
bro.
if you walk around and you have low self esteem, you have zero self worth, you think your value is at zero or the negative, you're gonna get treated that same exact way. People like to not use energy, so if they can see that you're already treating yourself this way, they're not gonna put any energy into treating you
Literally.
any different.
Absolutely. And I think that is the backbone of a lot of our problems in this
Mm-hmm.
generation. We're clinging on to a he say, she say rather than I am. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Hey, bro.
You notice that when when you when you cook on the spot, you have to stop yourself
Hey,
and think
bro.
about it for a second. But no, really.
We're clinging on to a he say, she say rather than I am or I am worthy of, you
Mm-hmm.
know, I see. Oh my goodness, there's this part of TikTok that I'm on, and TikTok developers, please take. I click not interested every time I walk up on this thing. Like I don't know, I don't even know these people, but like, and it'll be stupid famous too, like 600K likes. Then they're talking about random people that I don't know. They may not be random to y'all, but I don't know these. For example, it'll be like such and such just said, "Oh, she doesn't like the such and such," and it'll be 600K, like 4,000 comments. I'm like, what are y'all talking about right now? Like, what? Why is
People
this?
be too invested.
That's what I'm saying.
Too
Like,
invested.
and I'd be like, bro,
And
please get me off
half the
this.
time I don't be knowing what's going
What's
on.
literally, bro? Like,
I
TikTok,
don't be
please.
knowing. I guess it's because when you're actually doing things, because the joke is whenever it's any of those things that's going on with celebrities or influencers, in the comment section it'll be like somebody explain I'm employed, and that's the joke. It's not
YouTube monetize me
really though,
for real.
really though.
I'm changing lives. It's like nah, it's all God.
Oh,
But
absolutely. God changed your life through you. That's what.
amen,
Yeah.
bro. I thank God. I
Mm-hmm.
truly, truly thank God. But yeah, we was talking about purpose and how not to lose it. Um, Especially when you're on social media going through these pages that make zero sense. You're learning about these people against your will. I mean, it's not against your
Yeah.
will. You're scrolling.
At the end of the day, yeah, yeah, yeah,
You curated your For You page.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You curated that. But it's important not to forget why you're here. If you don't know, walk. You'll find out.
You'll find it.
You will find it. I
Mm-hmm.
used to be stressing about that a lot, bro.
About your purpose,
Yes,
bro. I
dude.
feel like it's a canon event
It
every man's
is.
life. You'll go through a period. It's like at the end of the day, once you find your purpose, you can absolutely continue to build on it. I'm in that area where it's like I'm not stressing about it as I was before because I started making the moves that I need to make. But
Absolutely.
every man will get to that point of life where that will be your number one concern. You will be so stressed out about not knowing what you're meant to do, not knowing what your purpose is. And honestly, it's just like you said, Twin, just get up and move, start
Just
moving,
get
start
up and
walking.
move. Just
You're
get
gonna
up
find
and
it.
move. Just get up
You're
and
gonna,
move.
because especially when you fall, that reason why you keep getting back up is going to
It's
be.
gonna hit. It's gonna
Mm-hmm,
be sweet, bro. But if there's one more thing we want to tell you guys is that you matter.
absolutely.
You matter. Like there's a lot of things, a lot of stuff going on in this world that may take your definition away from you. That may take what you're striving for, and make it seem like if this is going on, then why should I keep going? Because God has called you to that.
Mm-hmm,
God has called you to do wonderful things in His life. God has called you to do exceedingly and abundantly.
absolutely.
And you can't lose yourself through others, because they're never meant to build you up.
Yeah.
They were never meant to build you up. But this was comfortable conversations
Mm-hmm.
with my boy Cross Your Chest, man.
Fashowski.
Cross your chest, he leave you at your best, man, for sure.
Ooh.
Bar, stop
Ooh.
playing,
Bro
man.
coming up with my motto on
The
the spot.
motto, cross your chest, leave
Wow.
you at your best. But nah, I'm gonna catch y'all. There's a video I have for y'all. I have not edited that video. It was from my retreat that I went on that's long
Okay.
ago, bro. I haven't touched it since I imported it to my phone.
Hey, lock in with that one. For sure,
I
sir.
got to, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, I still can't do the heart with the mic in my hand, y'all. Hey, bro, I'm just have to drop
Absolutely.
it. Love y'all, man.
Yes, sir.